Hi guys, thank you for watching BE by Daisy JMC. My name is Jennifer. I'm doing a natural but with a pop of color lip. I just kind of was lounging around before I got up and I had to leave, and I figured, you know what's dark, I don't care, I want to try a tutorial and I want to do this look that I saw. Jessica Biel was promoting the in her commercial the lip stains, and she just had that natural look makeup but with that pop of color. So I kind of wanted to do the same, except the one that enhanced it a little bit, and of course use Bare Essentials. So that's what I'm doing here. So very natural eye makeup. Looks different in the lighting. I don't know what's going on with the camera and the lighting here and my mirror in the background. So I'll have to take a full look at this. Sorry. So you could definitely spruce this up with some lashes. I'll give you some tips later. But if you want to see how I do this, definitely keep watching. Okay, as you can see, I've completed one eye already. You can see it's just a really thin liner. I haven't put mascara yet, but it's just something very natural but shimmery. This eye we're going to work on, you're going to see I already have the primer. I use the Primetime Brightening Sunlight Primer, and it just has a very nice golden shimmeriness to it, and it's just very pretty and very season appropriate. So I did it on my lid, a little bit in my crease, and then in my a little bit in my brows and in the brow bone. I put just the original one because I fill in my brows a little bit, so I like the Primetime to hold it in. And then again, since I'm going to put something matte on my brow bone, I didn't want the shimmer undertone in it. So we're going to start with the first color. I'm going to use with the Quickie Shadow Brush. It has this nice little tip on it, which is going to work great in my crease. I'm sorry, in my inner corner. And the color I'm going to be using is the Queen Phyllis Matte, which just came in the Love and Happiness kit and everyone's going crazy about. And I just find that it's a perfect inner color. So we're just going to apply it just a little bit. We're going to want to look awake. And it's just going to bring the whole look together. Just a little bit in the corner and blending it into the middle of the lid, because it's going to blend in with our next color. Okay. Our next color, and we're going to use the Contour Shadow Brush. Nice fluffy brush. I've been loving this on the lid. It packs on a lot of color if you use it appropriately, and especially if you're using the pat motion. Next color is, correct, is Grace. And I already have some here. Look at that pretty sparkle and all that gold color. So we're just going to pack it into our brush really well, and then we're just gonna pat it on, blending it into the Queen Phyllis and patting it out right over the sunlight. It's gonna keep all that shimmer that I want there, and it's just gonna enhance the gorgeous color that Grace is. And we're just patting that along almost the entire lid and bring it up to the crease a little bit. We're gonna blend that out with our crease color. And now this should look great with all skin tones. If you're a little bit darker, the crease color, you're going to want to choose, I like it, nothing too deep, but just a couple of shades darker than you. Not, again, nothing too deep. Like for me, like a Carnival would be really deep in this case. I'm not going to do something like that. I'm using, for me, this is Pebble, and it's just a couple of shades darker than I am, so it works really, really well for just defining the crease. And of course I'm just using a fluffy crease brush, crease defining, and I'm just bringing the color, swirling it in, and then I'm going to be working it into the crease. And it's really just going to blend out Grace and then just give me a little definition in the crease. You can see here, it just gives me that nice little creasiness, and I'm just blending it into the middle. So I really just kind of like put it in my eye, keep my eye open so I can see where my crease is because I have small eyes. And then I'm just working in little circles, and then I go back and forth, but really just circling it because the circle will bring it up a little bit. Working it in the outer corner, creating that V a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more color. And just building up to what you like. Remember, you know, you can make all these colors as dramatic as you want, as light as you want, as wearable. And, you know, it's just whatever you're looking for that day. Something, despite the fact that it's night right now, I just kind of want a nice, fresh look. So I'm just going to be doing this. And that looks a little bit better. Sorry, I'm just trying to look into my mirror. Let that focus a little better. Perfect. And you see it's not that much darker, but it blends in very nicely with Grace. And we're just defining our crease so we can have a little bit of definition and shadow. Then I'm just going to work on my brow bone now, and I'm going to use Soft Focus Pure. I really, really like this color for that area. Just really blends everything else and just mattifies up there. And we're just gonna perfect. That looks good. And I'm gonna do my liner now. My liner is actually the Buxom gel liners. I'm using Suede today, and I'm using the thin liner brush. Color on, and I'm just blending it into the lid of it, making sure I get it in really well. And I'm just going to create a really thin line. You're going to want to stay as close to the lash line as possible. You can start in the middle, you can start in the end. I like to work right in the inner. Trying not to press as hard because you don't want all the color on there. Just working as in thin, slow strokes. If you feel it dries out, just go ahead and apply more. Really just working in your lashes and then just pushing it up very little. And even me, I have to go very slow because I want to be able to keep my line very thin and precise. So I'm just getting a little bit more. And just as you're getting closer and closer to the end, you're going to start pushing a little bit higher so you can create that nice shape. And then just creating that wing. The brush almost creates it for you if you just kind of like let it loose. And then just bring it there. Sorry, just trying to make sure that theirs looks similar. Looks about right. Perfect. Really thin. I'm going to do my brow now because I'm going to darken it with this one. I'll be right back and I'll show you what this looks like. Hi, okay, so I went ahead and I filled in my brows. As you can see, they're a little bit darker. And I added an extra step, which I'm going to show you. I didn't do this on before. I added a little bit of the Cork liner. It's this nice little light golden brown color. And I don't find that it works well with my top lid because it kind of gets lost in the color. But it works great for my lower lash line. So I'm just going to take that, and it just gives it this a little darkness and a little bit of gold color. So I'm just going to put it in my waterline and a little bit on the lash line. And you see how it just kind of deepens that? It looks like a, you know, like a liner under your lash, just not as dark as a black or as the Suede will look. I have my foundation already on. I'm wearing the original foundation as I've been talking about it on my blog. I don't know, did the formula change? Is it better? Am I just noticing something different, or am I falling in love all over again? I don't know what it is, but I've been liking it and I've been wearing it all week. So it is a little bit lighter. I think a lot of you know that it's lighter than like the matte colors. So I don't know if I'm like one shade off, but I just feel like I look a little bit whiter. So what I do is, I didn't have the brush ready, sorry, is I take warm the faux tan as you would. What I'm going to be using though is RSVP blush, which is this nice golden color. Also very shimmery, kind of like a little sun, but a little more golden. So I just kind of take it on this fan brush, and I kind of use it to contour, but then I blend it out. So I'm going to suck my cheek in. So I kind of sculpt that line, and then I'll use it and I'll fan it out. So the color kind of like blends everywhere else, but I will still get that sculpted look. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other side. It's not as, you know, sculpted as I would if I would have used a darker or like matte color. But it's, again, it's just to add a little more color to this look. I'm just sculpting by having it horizontal. And then I turn it vertical and blend it. And keeping everything a little under the cheekbone, because I'm going to add color there, of course, to my blush. And then just everywhere else. Kind of just the lash line, the hairline. A little down my nose. With whatever is left on the brush. Perfect. And then as a blush, I'm going to be using Love Radiance, also from the Love and Happiness, kind of like a deconstructed Love and Happiness look. I won't be using the Oz though, obviously. And I'm just gonna take the angled brush, angled face brush today, and applying it to the apples of the cheek, and pulling it back, and doing the same to the other side. So you got that nice bronzy, yet pinky on your rosy pinky color on your cheeks. And that should work well. Now, I love the shimmer in the Rose Radiance, so I'm not going to put that away just yet. I always finish off with, of course, Mineral Veil, but I am going to top it off a little bit more with Rose Radiance at the end, so I can keep that nice shimmeriness that has. So I'm just going to blend everything. I go over my brows too because I want to set the color in. My hair is getting everywhere. That's why I usually keep it up, but I pulled down my mistake. I just like to get a good blending of colors. And then again, see, like it's not as shimmery or rosy as earlier. So I'm just going to go back into Rose Radiance, same brush. You could even use what's still on the brush. I'm going to go a little heavier and take again what's on the lid. So we can get that sheen and color again. Perfect. Oops, knock some out. I know I'm going a little heavy, but I like it. Alright, so that is pretty much the face. This white liner. I'm going to do my lips. I've been loving this. Actually, the only reason I got inspired to do this really quickly was because I saw on a commercial right now, you saw that I posted the Rihanna look. She had a very natural makeup and very nude lips, but I had changed it up and I made it with a pop of color. I saw that look right now. What's her name? Jessica Biel was promoting the lip stains for CoverGirl, is it? And again, very nude, natural makeup. Very, very nice. Her lashes looked amazing, of course, though. You could put lashes on this and make it look more glamorous. But the lip stain was, of course, what she was promoting. So she had that great pop of color. Reminded me of Ambition, just a little bit blended out because it wasn't as intense as the, Pretty Amazing. So I'm going to be using Ambition and Pretty Amazing. As a backup, I'm holding in my hand here is Cherries on Top. If you don't like pretty amazing. Or if you happen to have just cherries on top, cherries on top will work well. Just blot it, because again, we want to get that nice, not glossy look, kind of a stain look that the Pretty Amazing will do. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean off the excess on the brush. And of course, it's great is, you know, you got the nice pointed tip, line your lip. And then kind of fill it in. But you're not going to fully fill it in because we don't want to waste product either, but we're going to kind of blot it out. You can use your fingers for this. I don't like using my fingers on my face much because even though I clean them, you still got germs and stuff, so I bought a tissue. So we're just going to blot it. Make sure you shape your lips properly. I'm just checking. I think I got an extra little peak there. Okay, so still kind of bothering me. There's better. I'm just gonna kind of blot. So again, we want to kind of get the at least I'm looking for that stain look that she was giving off. It just looks so pretty, and Ambition being a strong color as it is, you might want to do that too. If you're wearing it in the day, or if you're just kind of scared of the color, you'll still get the same effect, just a little lighter. And you see how it kind of mutes it out, but you still have that nice color on there. Oh, I'm just trying it live, so you guys are seeing this live, and I actually kind of like it. Perfect. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror over there. So I'm guessing, you know, you could top this off with gloss if you want to give it a more matte. They're promoting it again. It has like a double end of stain and like a lip balm, so you could definitely put a lip balm over this. I'm kind of gonna leave it just like this. I'm liking this. Put some lashes. Put some mascara. I'm not going to do the mascara tonight. Just kind of curled my lashes a little bit, if you see them here. My lashes aren't long, so. But this is the look. I want to thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you for your support, and I hope you like it, and you'll definitely try it out and let me know what you think. Take care. Bye.